I have never seen that this man Puertorock dropped not even an ounce of gameplay on his YouTube channel, man. This dude does more talking than playing video games. You really think I'm gonna spend my time watching this whole video for 5 hours just to see you talk about somebody, man? How about you play a game, bruh? No wonder your trophy scores is low. No wonder you be hiding them because this is what PlayStation fanboys be doing within their spare time.
And on paper, you memorize so many verses, but you don't actually off the cuff. Because when you try to go off the cuff, everybody be like, "Duh, what?"
Yes, and when you went off the cuff, you happen to be wrong with Helldivers too, punk. Like, what you talking about, man? The fact that you guys take this dude seriously, even though he be in a hot dog or a banana suit, just goes to show you that you console little fanboys, bro. Y'all need to honestly grow up. I mean, at the end of the day, man, it's like PlayStation fanboys playing blackjack. You got 21 and you still doubled down and busted and lost. Like, what are you doing? Like, I mean, just sit on it, bruh. Like, like, just stand on what you got. But no, they would rather double down on every single stance that they got just so they could be wrong.
It don't make sense, you know? So what's this about? So this was last week's live, I guess, when it does on Saturday. After Helldivers, was announced and everybody has opinion. I made a video on it.
Off the cuff.
But he talking crazy on the point I made. And the point I made was the responsibility of a company who creates a console.
There's no responsibility. What do you don't understand? Was there responsibility with the 3DO? Was there responsibility for the 32X, even though it was an attachment? Was there a responsibility for the N-Gage? Was there a responsibility for the Atari Jaguar? Was there a responsibility for all the consoles that came and failed? I mean, I'm just saying, there's really no responsibility. You buy into the product, and if it's good or if it's successful and people buy it and support it through whatever now microtransactions, a live service, or subscription, that will determine if your platform will still continue to coexist. It's that simple, okay? That doesn't necessarily mean that the product that failed is not good. It just goes to show you that maybe it didn't catch on.
You make a console.
Uh-oh.
That's your product, and you have a first-party studio, right? Like Nintendo, Sega, Xbox, PlayStation.
That's not true because Sega put games on PC. What are you talking about? They had a few PC games, especially when the Sega Saturn came out. Matter of fact, the Dreamcast also uses Windows. You know what? Bro, see, this is what happens, man. You guys are supposed to be older than me. There's no reason for me to educate you, even though I'm 20 to 30 years younger than you, man. Like, come on, bro. You should know this, man. You should be like a gaming encyclopedia, especially with all these 5-hour, 8-hour debates that you got going on Disagreement Day.
Your job, get the best out of that console, is your console. You're the one that's going to show what that console does. But Alex has a different viewpoint on that.
Another person having a difference of an opinion? Wow! Oh.
Let's see what he says.
And you know what? Forget about the fact that this is live service. What makes you think that single player is sacred?
That is a downgrade of epic proportions. Bro, listen. You have no fucking clue what you're talking about. You have no fucking clue. If a game is developed for the Series S or a lower-end GPU that is optimized correctly, that means on the higher
openly saying the PS5 is trash, the DualSense, the trophies, the PSSR they've been gloating about. Good.
Well, for one, that's not really what he's talking about, Alex. He's not talking about running better than the Series X. It's the Series X.
But see, but hold on. But the game was already made with the PS5 in mind, right? The fact that it can run on the Series S also shows that the game wasn't as powerful as a lot of you people thought, which we already know that. Okay? Another point. You guys want to keep saying, oh, the Series S. Remember when PlayStation fanboys said the Series S is holding games back? Well, think about it. You guys put games on Steam, right? Uh-oh. I see where you're going with this, GameStar. The Steam Deck is far weaker than the Series S and the PS5, and yet your PlayStation games run on it. So now would you go as far to say that the Steam Deck or any other Xbox handheld or any other gaming PC handheld is holding the generation back? I don't think you would, right? GameStar with another W. You people really don't know what you're talking about. And Alex is completely right in addressing these claims that people keep talking about.
Baseline for any game.
What? Baseline.
And this goes into this gonna go into the stupid point. Watch. Keep listening.
Who's out the window all of a sudden?
It sure does, Justin. It sure does. God, thank you for the 15 months.
Still funny how much he looks like Doc Dark.
He does look like Doc Dark, right, Tim? He does.
Extreme looks like dark.
I mean, he looked like a doctor and the man's dark. Yeah, I would go as far to say he does look like... Hold on. There's levels to this. That's Doc Dark, man. He looked like a professor, right? A doctor. And the man's dark. That's Doc Dark. Hey, yo, they clowning on y'all, man. That man's Doc Dark. Look at him. He Tony the Pony. He Pony the Tony. Look at that. I told you, man. That's his new alias.
He
This
looks
is
like
crazy.
Doc Dark?
Yeah. What do you don't understand? He's a doctor and he's dark.
Oh, shit. Yo.
Come on, man. Boricua. Familia. I am your brother. Look at that. See, he probably didn't even realize him and Extreme and Doc Dark are all related. Now he gonna put a rock on. It's gonna be called Extreme Rock. Like, bro, that's crazy, man. You know, look at that. They got a brother in their familia.
Outdo one another with games and to say, look, we got this game. This game is better than that game. Look at this game and whatever, right? At least from that perspective, titles were born because of console war.
Hold on, what? Hold on, what? You go as far to say that this man is wrong, but I'm going to sit here and correct you on this. What are you talking about? Consoles ain't nothing but a restricted PC. What do you... All right, hold on, let's say that
whatever.
again. Whatever,
right?
whatever.
At least from that perspective,
okay.
Titles were born because of console war.
Titles, you heard that, right? Titles were born because of console wars. What are you talking about? Consoles was born because of PC, you big dummy. How do you think... How do you think... Yo, why do you guys double down on these things? How do you think your console even exists? Ding, 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 ding. Good answer, Carl, because of PCs. When they decide to make your little console video games, what do you think they make them on? Ding, 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 ding. Not consoles, PCs. You big dummy.
Afterwards, you're not going to get anything. No, they don't give a shit. Like, nobody cares about one platform being better than the other. In a world where...
Oh, really? That's funny, coming from a PlayStation fanboy that continues to bash Xbox every single time he gets an opportunity. That's funny that you say that, Puertorock, because you say that nobody really cares, but then why do you care?
Everything's on everything. Like, there's nothing to fight for. Like, what's there?
There's nothing to fight for. Hey, there you go. Uh-huh. That's what I love to hear you PlayStation fanboys say. The full slate.
You have to get to somebody
keep quiet.
What's there to fight for in a platform war?
Well, that's what you was doing. What do you think?
No one cares.
Oh, now nobody cares. Oh, yeah, nobody cares because apparently PlayStation has already won. No, this is, bro, you see what I'm saying? They just change narratives. This is all they do, bro. And the fact that you've talked about this for 5 hours, just goes to show you that you still haven't got over that fact that, you know, I was wrong. I didn't think PlayStation would ever put a game on a Microsoft. I thought they were going to block them games on Steam, man. So instead, you try to double down on the 21. You should have just standed on it, kid. You should have just stayed on business, 10 toes in it. And now look at what you're doing. You out here looking like a fool and from a guy with a banana suit.
Just a bunch of companies are putting their games everywhere.
You got this man scared to pick up bananas at the supermarket because every time they pick one up, they see Alex's face and they just run away scared. You know, they can't even look at a roll of bananas. You know, they can't even pick up Donkey Kong Bonanza because it's not Donkey Kong. It's a picture of him on it, holding it. It's me. Oh, no, it's Alex. Oh, That's what they see when they look at the instruction manual. Yo, imagine being violated by a dude with a banana suit and a popsicle stick. Y'all are ridiculous, man. Hey, yo, you can't get any more serious than that, man. This is the console war y'all were talking about? You can't handle one man in a banana suit and a popsicle stick? Oh, bro, come on, man. Hey, yo, you PlayStation dudes, man, y'all need to go somewhere, man. Go back and eat in your Xbox carrots, because you know they taste so awfully good right now.
Is a platform we're going to do. Cash with his shirt off, seeing his man boobs. Review Tech, there you go. Review Tech USA. You knew things was going downhill once you saw his shirt off and he started deep throating like a cucumber.
Oh, you're talking about him.
I'm like, that was shocking.
Now the question is, Puertorock. Now the fact that you brought that up to people's attention, why are you looking at it? I mean, most of the time when I watch people's videos, I just kind of put my phone down and just listen to it while I'm playing a game, something that a lot of you ponies don't do. Yeah, I mean, but it seemed like you enjoyed it the way you described it, my man.
And what is happening here? Like, bro, you talk about electronics. Why are you shirtless and why are you choking on a cucumber for? What are we talking about here?
I mean, why are you talking about gaming? Oh, yeah, that's right. Because you are nothing but a Twitter and a Discord warrior because you ain't playing it. Oh, wow.
Well, what is happening here? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? I'm like,
you got a guy that calls himself a gamer, but he doesn't have not even one glimpse of gameplay on his YouTube channel. How can this be happening?
Oh, this is wild. That's a dark path. He would call his ex-wife while streaming. I don't know, man. But let's listen to Banana Man.
Hey, fuck off!
Right now, you guys,
fuck off!
A lot of you are focusing on the wrong thing.
Okay.
Right now, focusing on how he's acting.
Hey, listen.
Wait. You got your bars. And now, do I need to reply right now, live?
Bruh, just take your L, bruh. Just take your L.
Own platform. They understand it better than most third party, so they get the most out of it.
Huh? PlayStation games are better than most third party. And I mean, if we're talking about sales, that's most definitely not true. And if we're talking about the quality of the games, that could be subjective. What do you just say? Huh?
Generally been.
Hold on, let me hear this.
That is completely against the reality of consoles for decades. First party has generally been the best examples of games.
Please. Did you just really say that first party has been the best example for games? Bro, I could break this down. Listen, man. Listen. I'm going to break it down. No. I'm breaking it down. I don't care no more. This is how we going to do it. Let's start all the way from the good old days, right? Nintendo used to put games on Atari, right? They did. Y'all remember? Any old school gamer knows that. Let's also talk about the fact that, now if we're talking about popularity and all that, yeah, Mario was good. Mario 1 and 3 was good. But I really liked it for Contra. I really liked it for Castlevania. I really liked it for TMT. I really liked it for those games. No disrespect to the Nintendo games that did come on it, like Legend of Zelda, and Metroid. But in all honesty, I really liked it for the third party. Now let's fast forward to the Super Nintendo. We had Final Fight, we had Final Fantasy, we had all these Castlevania, right? One of my Super Castlevania, Contra 3. Oh, these are made by third party. Oh, maybe the 64. Now 64 gets a pass, but look at how poorly that system sold. Same thing with the GameCube. When they focus on solely exclusives, not a lot of people bought it. The Wii, more of a casual system, so it's kind of hard to say. The Wii U, another system that nobody really cared for exclusives. Then we talk about the Switch, which is only really a successor to the 3DS. And that's where exclusives have really been strong for. But like I said, we'll have to see with the Switch too. But my point is that you say that exclusives is what made people buy the console, but the last time I checked, I got a PS2 for Final Fantasy, Onimusha, Grand Theft Auto 3. That's what I got it for. I did not buy a PS2 to play some wannabe clone version of Crash Bandicoot, Sly Cooper. Now, I do like some of these games, Ratchet and Clank. I did like God of War and Shadow Colossus. I'm not saying that PlayStation 2 didn't make their own game. I'm just saying the vast majority of the great games on PS2 was third party. GTA San Andreas, Vice City. Y'all know the truth. Manhunt, Bully. All the games that were available on what, guys? Other platforms. You cannot sit the NFL Street. Bro, we can go through a whole list. And I guarantee the vast majority of the games was multi-plat. This is my point that I'm trying to make with you. You're saying that, you know, exclusives is what made people buy these consoles, when a lot of the times, a lot of those games were third-party, made by third-party studios. Come on, bro. You just bodied yourself.
Because it's their own platform. They understand it better than most third-party, so they can...
Better than most third-party.
Get the most out of it.
Really? Because I didn't see no Jack and Daxter and no Sly Cooper. Matter of fact, they were so much better than third-party. That is the reason as to why those games don't even exist anymore. I know, imagine being better than third party, but yet the third party games from back in the day still exist, but the ones that Sony made don't. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're right. They sure was better than them third party games.
Let's just hear more of it, though, right? Let's just hear more. Let's just hear more of this.
Phone is sending General Hornius Maximus Gluteus.
That's me, though. Thank you for the
whatever features, technologies, bespoke, capabilities, anything that's unique to the console that
What's
the company
worse
says.
than running with scissors?
I don't know.
Scissoring with the runs.
Oh
Hey Alex, how do cheats communicate in the kitchen? With tongs.
Can we spill this? Can we go?
Why
Can we
is
go?
still nice for the couch setup? And he can play his games on his PC too.
Wait, I could do this faster.
Man, this dude literally sounds like an NPC. How can I do this faster? You see, NPCs, they don't like listening to their own music. You know, they don't like it. How can I do this faster? How can I do this faster? How can I do this faster?
I hate you guys so much. Thank
How,
you for the
how,
five.
how can I do this faster? Look at that. All because he didn't want to hear his own music. NPC turned off his own music. Hold on, we hear that?
Wait, I could do this faster.
How can I do this faster? Look at this NPC. How can I do this faster?
Wait, I could do this faster.
He's like, look at that. He can't figure it out. Oh, the NPC. Oh, I feel sorry for thee. Look at that. He can't figure it out. How can I do this faster? Look at that. He's like, man, come on.
So much.
Get it figured out, buddy. Get it figured out. How can I do this faster? Oh,
Let me present something.
Bendito. Oh. A cucaracha, a cucaracha.
Because I hear this all the time, right? That games are made for PC first and then ported to consoles.
They're also made on PC. Right. Yo, can we get some Elder Scrolls Oblivion music? Look at that, bro. Say something. Come on. Bro, is my stuff frozen? Bro, that's some NPC. Does he not realize that Spider-Man was also made using a PC? Okay, they took the PS5 version of the game and ported it to PC. And still doesn't take away the fact that the game was made on PC first, you big dummy. So I guess the PC build of the game was ported to PS5, and then they decided to port that version where people could buy the game to the PC. Bro, I mean, y'all just trying to make things more confusing than they are, bro. Because I'm just saying, if that's what we're doing, then we could say that the PC build of the game that they created, they ported it down to console, right? Because that's what it is. And then they put the PS5 version. Bro, this is ridiculous. I can't believe we're doing this crap.
We're literally setting the stage that single-player games are allowed to fail, multiplayer games are not.
Bro, look at that. Yo, y'all don't see that list? What does it say there? Bandai Namco with the Elden Ring, Doom Dark Ages, Forza Horizon 5, Elder Scrolls. It says Microsoft Corp. Look at that. Y'all like, oh snap. And y'all say Microsoft ain't taking over. Look at that. Look at that. Grand Theft Auto. Look at this. Where's the exclusives? Where is the exclusives?
That's what we're saying.
Well, I'm saying that.
Come out and hit. Every single one of them have to come out, have to be better than COD, have to sell more than COD.
I don't even have to go that. I don't even have to do that. I just say it just has to be generally good. Like me, like I said, right now, the live service game, you're trying to sell me hope. Screw that. I don't care about hope. I care about results. And right now,
at this moment.
Bro, does this guy enjoy arguing with people over the internet? Because we grown, man. You like 50 years old, man. This dude about to give him a heart attack. You know, he's gonna be like, I know. What happened? I soiled my pants. You know, I mean, I can't believe this dude's out here arguing with people over the internet with a pacifier and a diaper. Bro, relax, cucaracha. You're pooping all over your home.
All we got is Helldivers. All we got is Helldivers. All these cancellations, impacting schedules. I don't get this. No. You can do that. The way I see it,
I don't know how he arguing with a dude that I could barely understand, man. Like how you what kind of language is it? You. What are y'all arguing? I can barely hear this dude on the mic, and you still finding a way to decipher what he's saying. Yeah, that's some NPC behavior.
According to me, I don't get a Sony. No, the way I'm seeing it, I don't get a Sony brand game. I don't get a Blue Point game.
Y'all out here talking like Nintendo character. Hey, box! PlayStation 5 don't share no games. They could go them, go multiplayer. Hey, box! Bruh, what?
Waiting already 5 years for Naughty Dog. That's what I'm seeing. That's why I can't rock with this business. I don't care about I'm not gonna feel sorry for them from a business strategy. I ain't got a new Naughty Dog game. I got a PlayStation 5 Pro, and I have yet to still play a new Naughty Dog game. I'm not gonna.
So even PlayStation fanboys know that their system is trash.
Be able to play a Sony brand game, and there's no more Blue Point game. That got scratched off the list. That's what I got.
Were we not just having conversations about there being 5 to 6 year development time for new games anyway? There was a 5-year gap between Spider-Man games.
But between Spider-Man, Between Spider-Man 1 and 2?
Between Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2. Yep. Yeah,
and that's all Insomniac did in between those two games? No, they gave me Miles Morales and Ratchet and Clank.
Which was more of a DLC expansion, but...
In between those two games. Between Spider-Man...
And Naughty Dog gave remasters.
No, I want new games. I already played those games.
Is this guy really defending remaster? That's crazy.
So now we're moving the goals. We're moving the goalposts. Because you're saying, okay, now I want a new game. Now you're saying I want a new game. I want a new game.
Yeah, because y'all were advocating saying that they were games. Y'all didn't think Sony was gonna go that direction with y'all, and that's not all of them. Until Dawn Remake, Horizon, bro. I've told y'all this way before. GameStop with another W. That all Sony was doing was using PS4 style of games, and y'all ran with the narrative that it was 4K 60 and Xbox couldn't do it. I remember y'all did it with Gotham Knights too. Don't forget it.
From Naughty Dog, their last game was in 2020. The last game was in 2020, and their last game was in 2020. Literally about a week from today is their 5-year anniversary of.
Was Factions 2 and PC? No, those are the problems.
All right, listen, man. If y'all want to see a little bit more than this, y'all make sure y'all like the video, share it around, give me my views that I rightfully deserve for being right. But never play blackjack with a PlayStation fanboy, because they will literally bust on a 21. They will double down on every single stance that they got. This is how PlayStation fanboys play PlayStation blackjack. They just play it all wrong. You know, they say, instead of them just standing on the 20, they said, you know what, hit me with another one. And then boom, they bust. And look what happened. They lost. It is what it is. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to see more of this, let me know. Take care. Peace out.